Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Layton's Mystery Journey. In the previous episode, we begin as we went into the theater, Savoy, whatever. Today's episode, after meeting the 2 of the 7 dragons, we're gonna meet the madam herself, who we should be afraid of. I believe that's the right term, but oh well, we're gonna meet up with her. If you're happy with today's episode, make sure to like, put a spoilers, great appreciated to the channel. Here we are at last, the kiosk. Time to sample the all-new popcorn delight. Oh no! What's the matter? There's no one at the kiosk. I won't be able to get my popcorn. Never mind, miss. How about introducing ourselves to Madame Doble instead? Huh. So near, and yet so far. You mustn't be down in the mouth, miss. Remember, Mr. Baron said she could be a very useful contact. Yes, alright. Let's say a quick hello then. Do you know which lady she is? I suspect the lady over there might be who we're looking for. Yes, I think you might be right. She certainly stands out as being affluent. The big lady? Yes. Yes, she is. Who are you? Why are you chilling over there, my dude? But yeah, it's been a while since I uploaded any of Layton's Mystery Journey. It's because work. Work has got me so types of messed up right now that they actually made me stay all way past midnight. So basically, I'm all tired out after work. Ooh, damn. So we have no other choice but to talk to her then. God damn it. Hold up. So let's see. Oh, never mind. Oh, I say, miss, a hidden puzzle. Look. Well found, Ernest. Why don't you solve it, seeing as you found it? Me, well, alright then. I can't very well shy away from a puzzle and still claim to be a worthy assistant of the great detective Katrielle Layton, I suppose. But yeah, it's been a while since I uploaded the last one. I'm trying to do my best, but yeah, cozy up the chicks too. Use the 3 enclosures to make a bed for the chicks. Side the enclosures, yeah, I already know. Okay. It's gonna be a repeat from last time. So basically, you have to get all in the freaking container. But my question is, how are we supposed to do that? There cannot be a red symbol. It has to be all blue. All blue. We're gonna figure it out one way or another, I think. And you please. No. It's hard for me to grip it then. No. Wait a minute. We got this. We got that. A little more. Nope, it's not the right way. Okay, last time we did this, we were supposed to circle them all in, have them all in. There cannot be no red. There cannot be no red highlight, whatever. And they cannot be touching it as well. A little more. Wait. Can you please? I need to wipe this freaking screen off because I'm hardly touching it. I believe this is not the right way, but... not the right way. Because we have a triangle right here. That cannot be it. So what if... okay, I'm getting seriously fed up with the screen right now, the way I'm touching it. I'm literally touching it, but it's not moving. How did not... alrighty then. There you go.
So, in conclusion...
Is it just me, or am I seeing pink all of a sudden? Am I seeing the freaking screen pink, or is it just me? Is it just me, or did I just see the screen just going pink right now? Because usually it's like some... Okay, something's going on with my vision right now. I have no idea what. Oh, top drawer, I did it. Well, Ernest, that was very impressive. Anyone would think you were vying for my position as chief detective. Oh no, miss, never. I'm quite content as your assistant. More than quite content, very content, extremely content. Alright, lover boy. Let's talk to the madam then. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to be Madam W, would you? I need water for this. Indeed, I can do a big woman voice. Indeed, I would, and you are? I'm Katrielle. Katrielle Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. It's a pleasure to meet you, Madam. Oh, the Layton Detective Agency, you say? Now, where have I heard that name before? Ah, you must be the famous Herschel Layton star, are you? How is the professor? Is he in good health? I think so. You think so? Well, no, I mean, he's very well, yes, thank you. I'll be sure to mention to him that I met you. Yes, please do. I tell him I should be very much like to meet when he's next available. I wish I could. Goodness, it's nearly time for the show. I promised myself a little tip-up before it begins. Do excuse me. Well done, Miss Layton. I think you made an impression. Well, phew. I don't know, Ernest. All this hobnobbing with the rich and famous is taking its toll on my nerves. Oh, I don't believe it. Over there, look. It's Maverick D. Rector. Where is he?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Maverick D. Rector. Thank you for all coming to see the premiere of my new film. I hope you enjoy Naval Advance, No Sub for Love. The screening is about to begin, so if you'd all like to make your way to your seats.
Are we gonna see a cutscene? Oh, my giddy aunt. I can't believe it. It's the real Maverick D. Rector. Miss Layton, I had never seen the real Maverick D. Rector before. But you've seen a fake one? No, I didn't mean... Oh, there's no time for that. The film's about to start. We must take our seats. Aren't you forgetting something, Ernest? First, I have to redeem this coupon for my durian popcorn. Oh, and look! The kiosk attendant has returned! But what if the film starts while you're waiting for it? Everyone else is already inside. Quickly, miss, we must hurry. The popcorn is what matters the most, boy. Well, why couldn't I talk to those people before? I have no idea. Bellhop.
Ah, yes. Sorry for the wait, ma'am. We have a full house tonight, and with all the VIP guests demanding attention, yes, it's been quite busy, I'm afraid.
I see. Well, anyway, I believe this coupon entitles me for some free popcorn. The new durian flavor?
Ah, yes, that's correct, ma'am. However, the feature's about to begin. I think so, Yeah, please take your seat immediately.
I'm sorry, miss, but we must go in now. Alright, we're not getting popcorn any day. Back to map. To the auditorium! Cutscene time? No? What was his voice?
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the premiere screening of the latest work on Naval Advance, No Sub for Love. The story begins with a young couple who made a ramshackle old cinema out in the sticks. The man wants to become a film director, while the girl nurses her dream of being an actress as she waits tables in a local cafe. Alternative events see the pair of a luxury cruise ship together, and they fall more and more in love as time goes on. But then something terrible happens. The ship, a relic from ancient civilization, starts to sink into the sea. You're basically giving out the entire Titanic story. The situation is desperate. There seems to be no way out. The couple are doing everything they can to survive.
That's basically the Titanic story no matter what.
I'm sure you're all going to love it. Of course, it would never have been possible without the support of so many people. The fantastic actors, the cameraman and women, the sound crew, the assistant artistic directors, the editing staff. Above all, my wife, who has been a constant source of encouragement and never stops believing in me. I'd like to say an enormous thank you once again to everyone involved in the production. So without further ado, I present to you a Naval Advance, No Sub for Love.
So, instead of that Titanic story going, it became a submarine. Alrighty then.
What's going on? What happened to my film? Why is it cut there? No, this isn't right. The last scene, the kiss scene, the big finale. Someone's stolen it.
So now we're dealing with a thief. Excuse me, Mr. Baron. Has everyone left now?
Yep, that's the end of that. We have to cancel the screening, so I sent everyone home. You're a friend of Miss Layton now, aren't you?
Well, I'm not sure if friend is the right word, but well, I'm Emiliana Perfetti, and I'm a case analyst and profiler at Scotland Yard. This step of the climactic scene of the film is a very serious offense. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some questions about it. Yes, could you tell us what you know about the events leading up to the discovery of the missing scene? Katrielle, what are you still doing here, and why is that hound with you?
Hey!
Well, everyone else has left now, so I thought Cheryl could help sniff out clues. We don't need any sniffing around here. Keep your nose and your dog's nose out of the business that doesn't concern you. But it does concern us. Mr. Baron personally requested that I stay and help.
Oh, bad idea. Talk about luck. Having a Scotland Yard officer and a private eye on the side. Haha. Anyway, I'd like to ask both of you to help figure out what happened here. Who the heck cut the kiss scene out of the film, huh? If anyone can solve this case, it's the woman who figured out the Riverside Festival shenanigans. Haha. Isn't that right, Katrielle? You'll take on the case, won't you?
Well, I couldn't very well turn you down after that glowing praise, could I? Of course, I'll take on the case. Any mystery solved, that's my motto. Mr. Baron, please, I'm more than capable of handling this case. Leave it to the expert at Scotland Yard.
No, I'm not saying I don't think you're a talented detective as well, Miss Perfetti. But a little competition should make you both work harder, haha.
Va bien, you'll soon see the pinpoint of the truth much more quickly than this so-called detective.
Aha, that's the spirit. Good luck to the both of y'all. Well, don't just stand around here chatting to do me. You better be running along to get a statement from old Rector, had ya?
Where is he now, do you know?
Sure do, he's right over there, still totally dumbfounded, poor guy. He put his heart and soul into the final kiss scene. It's kind of hard to understand why anyone would have done this, I must admit. So that's for you two ladies to figure it out, isn't it? Aha! My friend, my magnum opus.
Please, Mr. Rector, don't worry. I will personally track down the thief responsible for stealing the last scene. No, you won't, because I'll check down whoever did it first, Katrielle.
Very professional, ladies. Very professional. That was perfect. I made every last detail perfect before I was willing to show it to the public. Now this.
Surely the negatives are still available. You'll be able to produce a new reel for another screening, won't you?
Well, didn't you see the audience reaction? They were frustrated without the final scene. The story doesn't hang around at all. I forgot his voice already, midway. I wanted to give people a perfect film. I put my whole life into this project, my heart and soul.
We understand, Mr. Rector, but try not to let it get you down. I will track down the perpetrator, don't worry.
Try not to let it get me down, are you mad? It's a disaster, a blow like this, just before the official release is the death knell before any film. Just when I thought I made it so big time, when I got in the top studios. Now it's back to trying to make ends meet again. What am I going to tell all my crew? I thought I'd finally be able to pay them what they're due. This is terrible.
Please try to calm down. Now, tell me, do you have any suspicions at all about who could be responsible?
Responsible for this discretion of my work? Obviously someone who doesn't like my films. How am I going to face my crew, my wife even? They're all on tenterhooks, waiting to see how the audience reacted. I just want the ground to open and swallow me up. I wish I was on the submarine right now, sinking.
Yes, well, thank you for your time, Mr. Rector.
Sinking.
Oh dear, he's really taking this badly, isn't he? Yeah, so ridiculously so, I give up. I'll be talking. I don't know what's going on with me.
You can't blame the guy for being upset. This movie was a big deal for him. And he's not the only one who's troubled by what happened either. I'm kind of sour myself.
Well, yes, I imagine you would be. This is going to affect sales for you after all.
Haha, I like the way you think, Missy. But it's not just that. I'm a big fan of Rector's work, you see. I was looking forward to the whole world finally seeing what a great director he really is. Now this has happened, all that talent would go to waste if we're not careful. So you two ladies better get move on and figure out what happened to the stuff that's so unseen. If it'll help, I can give you access to anywhere in the theater. In fact, I'll just tell security to give you a free reign. There's a projection box around the back. Normally it's out of bounds, but I don't mind you going in there to investigate if you need to.
Projection box. Aha, thank you, Mr. Barone.
What are we waiting for? Let's hightail over to the projection box then.
Yes, I agree. We should start by investigating the film reel. Is there something wrong, Emiliana? I've come to expect irrational behavior from you, Katrielle, but really, talking to your dog? Yes, it's wonderfully therapeutic. You should really try it sometime. Anyway, are you coming with us to the projection box? No, I will be carrying out investigations elsewhere first. Amateurs tend to put me off and I might miss something crucial. You see, Katrielle, every criminal, no matter how careful, leaves a trail of telltale signs following a crime. Only a skilled profile like myself can read them. Of course, which is why I will solve this case long before you do and prove the superiority of my methods. I'll look forward to it. Don't mock me. Very bien, you'll see soon enough. I really wasn't mocking you. I'm looking forward to it. Allora. Until later, Katrielle. Just try not to disturb the scene too much, won't you? So now we have access to that said box. I want to double check on back to map. I want to double check this place. We only got like one puzzle out of this. Oh, hello, Katrielle. What a terrible thing to have happen. I believe someone would steal the end of the film. I'm afraid you had to ask, Pipper. This isn't another one of your ruses, is it? No. Then why are you still here at the theater? The culprit often returns to the scene of the crime, you know. No, I felt it was my duty to mayor to see if there was anything I can do to help smooth things over after all the hullabaloo before. Okay. But we already know that you enjoy a good hullabaloo, don't we? Like the hullabaloo of the fest, for example. No. Alright, she was not helpful at all. What is this? Hint coin. After finding like 10 of those. We found a hint, right? Or freaking question. I'm trying to see if we can sniff out anything else. Shortbread. Oh, you're still here, are you? May I ask you what you're still doing here, madam? Aren't you going home and the screening has been cancelled? Goodness me, no. Not before I finish my popcorn, at least. The rich, buttery aroma, the deep, invasive scent of durian that waits out from the deep inside the tub. I've sampled dishes from all over the world, but even I am most taken aback by this culinary masterstroke. A deep, invasive scent? Really? Oh, I knew it would be amazing. I have to try it. Alright, let's head on over there, because we got nothing else. Going up. We had to at least get our first puzzle, or our first clue. So this is what the inside of the projection box looks like. What a lot of machinery. I don't know what voice to give him. Excuse me, authorized personnel only in here. Please, I'll have to ask you to leave. I wonder what this machine does. Stop! Don't touch Albertina? Albertina? Yes, Albertina. She's brand new. If you touch her, you put her totally out of alignment. She's very cranky. Not like old Rosaline next to her. There. She's much better behaved. Bulletproof she is. Albertina is delicate. Wacko alert. This nutjob's name all this equipment. Albertina and Rosaline. What lovely names you come up with your machines. Don't touch. Please, I'm going to have to insist that you leave now. It's alright. Mr. Baron gave us permission to investigate it here. Investigate? Sorry, I should have introduced myself. I'm Katrielle Layton of the Layton Detective Agency. These are my assistants, Ernest and Cheryl. We're investigating the disappearance of the final scene of the No Sub for Love. Oh, so that explains the title. Would you mind telling us who you are? I presume you're a member of the technical staff here at the theater. Oh yes, I'm Seymour Frames. I'm the Savaloy's projectionist. I see, and what do you do? Well, miss, the projectionist is responsible for setting up the film and controlling the equipment during the screenings. I must say, it sounds like a rather spiffing job. Just think of all the films you get to see.
Don't make light of it. Being a perfectionist carries huge responsibility and demands incredible attention to detail. I have to keep a constant eye on the running on the film, fine-tune all the machines, and make sure the projector is exactly the correct position at all times. There's never any downtime in my job. I have to spot all the motor cues and make sure I'm ready for the radio changeovers as well.
Golly, it sounds awfully complicated.
It is, but I wouldn't have any other job. I'm happy in here, surrounded by my machines, but people always think it's a doodle, and it's not.
It sounds like he's more interested in the machines than the films they're showing. Yes, I think we need to ask Mr. Frames a few more questions. Oh look, Miss Layton, there's a bird in this cage. It's a Mina bird.
Yeah, I think. I thought it was a raven at first. Raven's mad like someone else in this room.
Millionaires are talking birds, aren't they? Yes. That's right. I bet he can say all kinds of things, can't he, Mr. Frames?
Yeah, I've taught the Major quite a few words. Why don't you introduce yourself, Major? Come on, say hello.
Hello, I'm the Major. Major Mina. Major Mina.
I'm thinking like a parent. He really does talk.
So what? Mina birds do. Dogs, on the other hand, now that's something special.
Would you mind if we try to get him to say something else?
Sure, go ahead. He's pretty sharp. He'll probably talk for you.
Oh, Goodo, come along, miss. Let's try this. Will be such a lark.
Hello, how are you? How are you?
He's very polite, isn't he? Cheryl, why don't you try talking to him? Perhaps you'll be able to understand each other.
Can you speak Swahili just because you're human? I only speak dog, alright? Not bird. Swahili.
Really? You never told me that before.
You never told me if you can speak Swahili. The point is, so far I've only met a few humans who can understand what I'm saying. Maybe there are some birds or cats out there who understand me as well, but I've never heard any of them if they are.
I didn't realize there were all these limitations on what you can do and can't do. What a disappointment.
Oh sure, I'm such a disappointment because our talking down is so mundane.
Oh well, I suppose I'll try to communicate with the bird myself. So Major, did you see the film Thief?
Shot a thief! Shot a thief!
Jeepers! Really, who did it?
Who did it? Who did it?
It's a parrot.
Yes, who did it?
You did it! You did it!
Of course I didn't do it.
Didn't do it! Did it! Haha! Who's Pretty Wally Dan? Who's Pretty Wally Dan?
Gosh, he even tells jokes. Amazing!
Yeah, side-splitting.
It told you the Major's very sharp. A genius, really. Alright then, Major, if you're so sharp, you'll understand when I explain what I'll do to you if you make fun of me again. Why was the sudden pause right there?
Call the RSVP! Call the RSVP!
SPCA?
Miss Layton, he is only a bird, remember. I know he talks like a human, but we really can't treat him like one.
Ha! Major hunger, popcorn, popcorn.
Sorry, Major. I'm all a popcorn now.
Oh yes, of course! What is it, miss? How have you cracked it? Have you seen into the heart of the case already? No, this is far more important than that.
Oh, really?
I forgot all about the new durian popcorn I wanted to try.
I knew it! The popcorn? It is... You found a clue, the Mina bird. Frames adores his pet Mina bird called the Major and brings it to work in the cage. The bird can speak, but it's unclear whether it can understand human. Alright, let's look around for you know what. So this is the one Albertina, is it? No, that's Rosalind. Albertina is the one next to her.
Oh, I do apologize.
Look, it's easy to tell. Albertina is the one with the beautiful curves. Rosalind is the one with the gleaming skin. Barking, completely barking. Of course, Albertina doesn't always listen to what you tell her. Well, that's just part of her charm.
Is it? I see.
That's...
You really look after your machines, don't you, Mr. Frame? They're all gleaming.
Of course I do. It's vital to ensure all the equipment is here in perfect working order every single day. The Catherine sisters over there are no exception.
Catherine sisters? Assistants of yours, are they? I think, miss, they're the names of the film reels. Oh, I can see that now. The Catherine Reels. What a good name for them. Ugh. Do you think so? I'm afraid I don't see it.
Nothing. Hand coin. Or something else. No. Besides the bird, anything else? We have to get another puzzle at least. I knew there was something dust. Ooh, we haven't had one of these in a while. I wonder, is there really any questions for us? Or puzzles? Back over here. And there it is.
Excuse me, Mr. Frames, but could you tell us what you're doing before the screening today?
If you're expecting me to talk to you, you can help me solve this puzzle first.
34. Cause for alarm. There are 3 different types of alarm inside a completely dark chest. One alarm goes off in response to sound. One goes off in response to light. And one goes off in response to vibration. There are 3 buttons that each produce one of those effects. You need to set off all 3 alarms by pressing the least number of buttons possible. Select all the buttons that you need to be pressed. How many buttons do I freaking make? Set off all 3 alarms by pressing the least number of buttons possible. Make it light inside the chest. Make a sound.
So, in conclusion...
I don't know what I was thinking.
Fiddlesticks.
I don't even know what was going on. To be honest, I was just winging it. Okay. One goes response to sound, one goes for light, one goes to vibration. There are 3 buttons that each produce one of the effects. You can set up all 3 alarms by pressing the least number of buttons possible.
So we have to submit which one would open it? Set off all 3 alarms by pressing the least number of buttons possible. I was thinking that would give me a counter somewhere. That's what I was thinking. Make it light inside the chest.
So, in conclusion... I don't cut the mustard at all, do I?
Is there like a certain order of things or what? Like, I don't care about this. Like, really, if you can expect me to get it right. We got 10 of those, so. You don't need to press all the buttons. An alarm will go off and any of the 3 buttons are pressed. This means you don't need to press the button that makes a sound inside the chest.
If you'll entertain my idea here... Thank goodness I got...
Yeah, I was about to get some flashbacks back there about having the clock on puzzle number 2. And then when it says you don't need to press all of it. And then, that makes sense. You acquired the receipt for the cuddle eggs with the truffle butter. That was really impressive.
So, you'll talk to us now? I'd like to know what you were doing before the screening today.
Alright then. I was in here, of course, making sure all the machines were in tip-top working order. I was pretty shocked when the last year suddenly skipped a scene.
And would you have any idea who might have stolen the cutscene?
Not really. I mean, I really don't care. It's only a film, for goodness sake.
Yes, about that, Mr. Frames. Even though you work in the cinema, you give the impression you don't really like films, is that right?
Obviously, it's the machines I love. Give me Albertina and let's a little hit of a stupid film any day. Although it reminds me, I got to get Belinda cleaned out. You can't let the spare equipment get dirty just because you're not using it.
This chap certainly does love his machines.
That's the second clue we got. Machine freak.
Well, I think that concludes our investigation of the projection box. Other than the machine Mad Seymour frames and his pet Mina bird, nothing seemed to stand out as being unusual. Yes. Gosh, you certainly seem to be deep in thought, miss. Are you figuring out all the little gray cells of yours, as Inspector Hastings calls them? I know exactly where we need to head to next, without a shadow of a doubt. The snack kiosk!
Seriously?
I refuse to leave without my free popcorn.
I can practically see the little kernels of pork popping around inside your head at the moment.
Miss, we have to focus on the case. The head of the Great Electric Detective Agency, with all its proud history and tradition, can't be distracted by such things.
What history and tradition, Cat? Only just set the place up.
Well, alright, but it will have a proud history and tradition in the future, if we can just get our heads off popcorn.
A long way in the future.
As it stands, we have no leads at all. I think we should investigate another part of the theater.
Bob's got a point. Stooping before snacks, come on.
Well, if the two of you don't want to come with me, I'll go on my own.
Ha! Like a dog with a bone as usual.
Let's turn our attention back to the case. Presumably there's an editor here as well. Wouldn't you think? We should see if we can interview him, or her.
Quick thinking, go faster. Pinstripes. So how do we go find the editor?
Well, I suppose we can ask Mr. Flames. Pardon me, Mr. Flames. We'd like to talk to you, whoever was in charge of the editing the premiere.
The main editor is the edit technician.
The actor's famous editing assistant?
Yeah, he's the one of the most senior members of the director crew. He was here for the screening today.
Well, given that it's an editor's job to cut and splice the film, I think we should speak with him. He may well know something about the missing kiss scene. Where can we find him?
Good question. I don't know where he disappeared up to after the screening.
Perhaps he's still in the theater. Let's go and ask around if anyone's seen him, miss. Alright, as soon as I get my popcorn, we'll go on a hunt for Mr. Tor.
Let it go, Cat.
Maybe it will be quicker in the long run if we can go to the snack kiosk now and get it out of the way. Very well, miss. You win. Let's head for the kiosk.
And with that, we'll end today's episode right here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe. Shiraka's XTV, and I'm signing out.